Hello everybody, I'm the Modern Shoe and welcome back to Let's Play FTL Advanced Edition Part 5. I am just getting started, well, we're continuing, not just getting started, but we are continuing Kestral type B run, and it is going fabulously for us. I got a scrap recovery arm, and we found a bunch of really good weapons. It's going great. We have 3 layers of shields. We're on Sector 6, and we are working on getting our engines up too. One thing that I'm looking for is a shop or an event that will give us more crew. It'd be nice to have some extra crew so we can actually put that teleporter to use. But here is an event. You come to a quiet part of Zoltan space and encounter an ancient Zoltan wise man who has managed to harness the power of a spatial rift, but seems to have been driven completely mad by power. Choose your doom, he demands. This is all part of a day's work. So we can choose to fight Mantis, we can choose to fight Slugs, or we can choose to fight Rockmen. I don't think I want to fight Rockmen because they have that resist thing, but we do not have that much Mantis. We don't have that much anti-boarding. I could go for the Slug, but they tend to have really intense ships and cloaking. I'll actually go for Mantis. And thankfully they only have 2 layers of shield, so this can work. We will have to deal with 2 Manti, but for the time being we will just allow that. They don't have the worst weapons, so I'm going to actually just engage them directly before they get our surveillance down, and thankfully I got that second bar so we can take an extra point of damage. So we can take an extra point of damage before actually taking hull damage. And thankfully they were being stupid and not actually all attacking at once. They have super doors, so I'm glad I don't plan on teleporting, but let's see. Go ahead and go for weapons first. Can I attack more? I can't attack more, so I don't need to attack the doors. I will attack the oxygen, however. Okay, so we did do good damage, but we need to go ahead and prepare our people. I will go ahead and send... Actually, they are hightailing it out of there. So we will be safe temporarily. They don't have a med bay, so I'm not that worried about incoming teleports, unless they send their good crew of force, but they have to worry about repairing everything because they only have Manti. So we got a pretty lucky generation right here, that's for sure. I will go ahead and take out their clone bay though, so they don't have another chance at that. Or I can just focus on, yeah, I think I can just kill them right here. Like, watch. Yeah, this is death. GG. GG, wise old man. Let's see, do we get anything? When he sees you've emerged victorious, the Zoltan wise man enters a rage. Rifts threaten to tear space apart until instead the Zoltan implodes, settling a blast wave of scrap and salvage tracked here from a distant world. So we got a ton of stuff. We got a lot of scrap, a lot of fuel, a lot of everything, and it'd be quite lovely to find a shop, to be honest, but I really think we should just go ahead and get another power bar at least so we can get our evade up. I'm gonna go and continue. Oh, I need to heal my crew. Oh god, this could be bad. Good thing I got two med bays, so let's go ahead and quickly heal them up as we wait for more weapons to charge. And they have hacking. Let's hope this hacking doesn't destroy us. They don't have. Okay, so they're going on weapons, which can be obnoxious. We might want to consider teleporting. They only have 4 NGs and a clone bay, which is not that great. They can't actually get past our defenses, so I might consider sending some crew there. Destroy the clone bay, then send a crew, and we should be able to do some decent damage. We do not need that much of a clone bay next, so unfortunately we have to wait a little bit longer before we actually attack because the hacking drone should disable our weapons even more, but Let's go ahead and set Nikmi and Jones to teleport onto their systems relatively soon. I'm just going to wait until I can hopefully get through our shields with the first salvo and then take out their clone base. So let's go ahead and fire. Cross our fingers. We do get it. Now, what do I want to attack? That's a true question. I think I want to attack shields. Really, my best bet is to attack things that take the longest for them to repair. So that'd be, in this case, far apart. But I will go ahead and... Actually, I'm just going to go for oxygen because that's going to force them to repair that, and anything to keep the NGs off of repairing the clone bay is good enough for me. So let's go ahead and teleport. What's this S? And let's turn our weapons off so we don't die. And let's just keep them in the clone bay. They're hacking our weapons. Good thing we hit with that salvo. So we're doing pretty good. We might actually be able to take all 4 of the NGs without teleporting back, which is always nice. I might want to also consider sniping one as he comes. Let's see if we can pull it off just for fun. And can I? I hurt him a little, so that was fun. Their oxygen's going to start running out, but actually they still have a lot of oxygen left because they repaired it so quickly since they're NG. But looks like we can kill the rest of these NGs really quickly. We're going to get some upgrades from Nikmi in terms of combat skills. So he had Nikmi, she actually, I think it's a she, has 10% damage for fighting, and it is only 1 kill until we can get James up for fighting. So let's go ahead and heal him up with our good med bay. And also, not to mention, we got some good scrap as well as a heavy laser Mark III, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell off. It's not the greatest drop, but it is something to sell, that's for sure. I just need to find myself a freaking store. And do I want to consider... This might be a store, and that might be a store. But if any of these are store, I don't even think I have a chance. This might be a store. I'm not going to bother exploring this cluster, if you will. Just these. Hopefully one of those 2 is one of the stores, or the only store, depending. Or none of the stores. I'm pretty sure it's near impossible to have no stores, though. Looks like they're going to go ahead and teleport on, so I will just take out their teleporter so we can also kill them. Although they have a clone base, so maybe not. Let's go ahead and just brute force this guy out. And I'll just go for the shields and weapons. Something we can actually pike beam the teleporter out as well, so maybe we can. We killed him really quickly. Let's see. We can attack the clone bay. Can we get all these rooms? Yes, we can. So I'm gonna go for the clone bay. Maybe we'll kill him off. No, I might just want to board them to now, because it looks like, especially with all this system damage, they're going to have a rough time. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and have James and Nikmi heal up while our shields charge, because their weapons are down, so I'm not that much of a threat, and I will go ahead and teleport on. Let's go ahead. Where should we teleport? Guess I'd teleport on the clone bay, right? Because we don't want that fixing up, because even if they have one, like, not that great of troops, the clone bay will still make fighting them very difficult. I'm not sure if the clone bay will... I'm not sure if we'll win, even if they're... I'm not sure if we'll win if they're cloning crew. You don't lose on, I know on the player ship, if you're cloning crew and you lost all of them that are just in queue in the clone bay. I'm not sure if it's the same for them. I would imagine so, and I would hope so, because that would make it a bit more fair and make a bit more sense. So there's no store near us, which is unfortunate. But we can go ahead and get Emma healed, so it'll be quick. Nice to have this med bay because you don't have to spend, of course, as much time healing everyone. Yeah, of course, I haven't given everything a fair chance about the clone bay, but of course, you always have to respect the fact that the clone bay does negate losing crew in situations like this. I'm gonna go ahead and try and dock, and we got crew, excellent. So we can have Jones be our weapons dude, and thankfully he is a human, so he'll learn it rather quickly. And no, I wanna keep James as a shield dude. Shields are okay. I'm not sure who I want to send, to be honest. I guess I'm just gonna have to use Jones and Neek me as my crew. It's not the end of the world, no doubt about that. But I think we can make these last 2 jumps, so we'll go ahead and do that. But I might as well upgrade something, right? I keep forgetting to have the backup battery. That's one thing I have not gotten used to, is constantly keeping that afloat, because why not? It's free and it just gives you two power for a reasonably long time. I might want to go ahead and get more shields, or yeah, I'll go ahead and get more shields. Costs a lot, I know, but I think we can afford it because we haven't found any shops nearby, so we'll get more scrap in the next few beacons before we find a store, hopefully in the next sector. If we never find a store again, that'd be awful, but I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world because we do have everything we really need. We have decent weapons, and we also have teleporting. They do have a medbay, but they are going to try to bother and teleport us, so we could try to kill them before they get to teleport back, and they have this chain laser, so I'm going to want to try to get down their weapons and shields. They also seem to have really high, they're attacking us in the medbay, so this should be no problem. I'm going to go ahead and just depower shields for now. I want to keep my evade all the way up, so I can dodge really just dodge the bomb. That's the only real threat here. Do we dodge it? We don't, but it does hit a systemless room, so that's no problem. It's not a firebomb. And let's go ahead and... It's a shame that I can't guarantee doing damage against the teleporter medbay and the weapons, but I will go ahead and go for weapons route because I don't want them to teleport back, and I don't want them to heal. So they also have a hull breach, which is good for us. And now that we're not that worried about losing crew, let's go ahead and kill off these guys. And then we can just go on and go on and board, but I'm going to want to get rid of their weapons first. So their weapons are down, and they have more hull breaches. I was tempted to take out the oxygen, I promise you, but I'm going to instead just kill that one guy, punch him in the face. I'm going to instead just board. I don't want to lose my crew to lack of oxygen, so I will go ahead and try to take him out. And I'll go ahead and board in the weapons, because then oxygen will slowly drain out and they will lose their health if not. I did not bring my mantis though, so that was very silly of me. But we should be able to kill him off right now. No problem giving Jane some action when it's not very necessary to keep him at home. And let's go ahead and quickly heal him up. There we go. Could use some more power. I keep forgetting to have the backup battery. I'm just gonna use it. Backup battery, go. I accidentally auto-fired, but that's not that big a deal. There we go. Also did not put Did Jones already start with combat? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh, so that makes it very simple whether I keep James or Jones. Alright, well that's simple enough. In fact, I might just want to actually get James up in combat too. If I am going to be teleporting though, I might want to get some clone bay. I mean, not clone bay, rather, get mind control so I can counter mind control the flagship. Let's go ahead and trade. What are they improving? Our reactor, let's go ahead and trade. It's worth it, I think, and we have excess of those things which we do not use. Okay, so we're in the abandoned sector, which I know stores are not impossible to find, I'm pretty sure. So we're still in hope. This is our last sector to really buff up our ship before we get to the boss fight. And our goals are really get mind control, get cloaking, that would also be nice, but that's not necessary. Get another crew member would also be good, so we can get that good efficiency. I'm not accepting your bribe. Screw you guys. Okay, so they have cloaking. That's obnoxious. And they do have a lot of crew, so it might not be the best to... Go ahead and save our positions real quick. Might not be the best to board, at least immediately. Okay, so... And they also have Lanius. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult ship, to say the least, but... have confidence because I have the high evade, and of course we have this super shield system, and they do not have any missiles, so we can manage. We can definitely manage. I'm going to start off by going for the shields and the cloaking. Although, if they're charging up that laser and they have this, if they all fires at once, that could be awful. I will just go ahead and... I don't think I can attack. Hold on, let's check. I can attack the cloaking and the shield, so that solves our problem. I'm gonna make the shields a priority. Although that's where the NG is. I'm gonna make the weapons a priority. We miss. Okay, so we are possibly completely screwed in every way. Okay, so we only took a little bit of damage. Not that bad. Hopefully we can get also 3 of their shields down in this next volley. And okay, so here we go. Again, prioritize the shields because we don't... Oh my god. They have really high evade, obviously. It's unfortunate. It'd be perhaps nice to have a halberd beam in this situation because it doesn't look like I'm going to get any missiles or bombs. I haven't been that lucky. Unless I find one, of course, at the next shop. Let's go ahead and fire ourselves. Although, as soon as they cloak, that was... Probably should have had the foresight to see that they would do that. Not the end of the world, though. And they just kicked themselves out of it, so they haven't charged their weapon that much. We've been decently lucky with our shields holding over in our evade. I'm very glad I got that 4th layer of shields, actually, to be honest. But let's see, do we cut through? We do, and it looks like we're going to hit some more, too. So let's see if we can do some 5-room damage, get a lot of systems as well. And their shields are down 1, as well as their charge laser Mark II. Excellent. And we can actually fire the hull. I'm going to go ahead and go for shields. Maybe we can get them completely down. And maybe I can't because I'm stupid and I'm impatient. But I'm going to go ahead and hopefully we can take down the shields. Okay, we did get our full pike beam, so I didn't get punished for my impatience. And I'm just going to wait for my next salvo while these Lanius suck the floors with their hands, which is, I always kind of thought that was a bit weird. Let's see, are we going to be able to... Okay, so they're bribing us. This is a good bribe. But I don't really need fuel. I need more scrap. So let's go ahead and, it looks to be a death blow. Let's see what we get. It's absolutely worth it. Not taking the bribe and getting that hull repair was absolutely worth it. But I'm just going to be scanning for shops, so I'm not going to be exploring every beacon near my... Let's attempt to take it out, and we managed to get an extra stop. And we got a map. That is greatly appreciated. What's here? Distress beacon. I don't know if I want to manage to go there because I don't want to lose crew. Don't feel like risking it because I don't have the clone bay, of course. And we're pretty stout for crew. I can go ahead and take that exchange because I don't have any missiles, of course. And let's go ahead and explore the shops. That's an asteroid field. We can go around here. And we have plenty of scrap to spend at the shops/stores. And they have a hacking drone on our oxygen, which is not terrifying. I will give them that. It's not terrifying. So, whatever. I guess we can we can back a battery just to get the habit up, that's for sure. Let's see if we dodge this missile. It was like the only thing we didn't dodge, which of course sucks, but we can go ahead and try to take down shields, and if we get those down, we will be able to take down their evade as well, but of course that didn't happen. Because this is an auto drone, they have extremely high evade, especially this late in the game. Of course, the missile hit again. So let's go ahead and get Neek me over here and help out. James and repairing that, we are able to get through everything, so we're able to get their shields down one more. And we did manage to dodge a missile for once, so I'm feeling good about that. And we got our shields up, which is not that necessary since what's it called? Let's go ahead and attack the shields once more because their missile is down, so I'm not that worried. And let's go ahead and go for hacking so we don't suffocate to death. And this should be, in the next salvo, this match should be finished, of course, with us as the victor. Let's go ahead and get James' victory healed up as we wait. And let's go for the piloting, which has somehow managed to stay alive after multiple pike beam shots. And we have 285 scrap. So I'll go to this unvisited location. We might get free stuff, or it might just be empty. We'll see. It doesn't really matter. So it is empty, but we can go ahead and find the go to these stores. And I might see both before I spend on anything, although the cloaking is very, very tempting. And the crew is also very, very tempting. Automated reloader, that is also very, very tempting. Nothing to sell except the heavy laser. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Basically a bad hull laser Mark 1 that costs more power right now. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that. There are no weapons, mind you, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the store and see what there is in comparison. There's cloaking at the other one, but there's not mind control. But there are... This one has both mind control and cloaking. And there are also crew, so I could get Remo or Matt. Probably Remo, because it'd always be nice to have an NG. Yep, this is gonna be it. Get the cloaking, get the mind control. Yes, this is the final one. I'm fine with that. Explosive replicator. It's a shame that I can't get a weapon to complete that last slot, but hey, that is another 120 weapons, or I think 100 actually. It's another 100 scrap that I don't have to spend. I frankly have sufficient weapons, I think. We have 5 lasers, so it's dependent that 2 don't miss to take out 4 shields. Not the best chances, but if we can get 1 pike beam off, we can do a lot of damage, and we will have teleportation, cloaking, and mind control to help us out with that. So with the rest of scrap we get, I'm going to focus on... Oh wow, we're going to have to... The exit is so far away, that's kind of unfortunate. So we can't go there, I'm going to have to hightail it to the exit. We're probably going to have to fight a rebel anyways, but we can always get that healed up from the Sector 8 when we enter. Okay, so Lanius, they have a lot of heavy lasers. They can get through our shields, especially depending on where this hacking goes, but it looks like the mind control is going to be hacked, which I'm not scared of. Not afraid at all. Although, the mind control actually would have been pretty interesting to use when they just have 2 crew. No harm is done. Let us go ahead and charge up our weapons as we hopefully can get past their probably massive evade. Since we're on Sector 7, we have really intense asteroid fields that have asteroids coming literally every millisecond, so we just have to be a bit wary for that. I'm going to go ahead and... Doors doesn't really matter. Get the 5 rooms, get all the important ones, and get their evade down. So the asteroids will help us in our cause of... That shows how long... Okay, so that's interesting. It's like an ion effect. It shows how long it will be hacked. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. We did manage to get their shields down, so let's go ahead and try that. Random lag, because it's a very intense moment, which calls for slow motion. And this should be able to kill them. Don't need that. Let's take more fuel, which we probably will get by chance. They managed to attack, get through our shield and into our hull. All these polygons, man, such good graphics. Can't take it. It is actually very aesthetically pleasing, this game, but I'm getting random lag, which isn't that explainable. We are going to have to attack, endure a rebel ship, but it shouldn't be the end of the world. Here is what is a very scary Lanius bomber, and while they're cloaking, since there's nothing to do, I'm going to go ahead and get Will healed up, especially since I don't really need to worry about dodge, since they have only 2 piercing weapons. They are choosing to boarding us, in which case I'm going to have my crew respond and attack them. I'm curious to see if we can see how much attack they have. Nah. But since we're right near the med bay and it's level 2, this should be no problem for us. I will go ahead and attack the clone bay and what seems to be their massive evade because they don't have much else. I will go ahead and we'll go ahead and mind control. Just a big U over there, so let's just have fun here. So I can choose to mind control someone on their ship or mind control one of these people. I will do this. Let's go ahead and back up battery. So we can heal up quickly. Okay, we gotta get... What is he doing? He's just walking around. Oh, he's actually manning weapons, thank you. Let's go ahead, take out their cloaking, and hopefully soon I can get the 5 runes, the important ones, except for weapons. I'm fine with that. And we got their cloaking down, so they're going to have to go suck on the cloaking in panic because they do not want to die. They're actually sucking on all of their ship, and they're going to choose to teleport back onto us, but of course that didn't really work that well. And I can just mind control one of them. They're choosing to attack the helm, which is a bit better of a location if you ask me, because I can't heal up really immediately quick. There we go, that should be good enough. They're offering us not a good enough stuff, so let's go ahead. In Pike Beam we aren't able to kill them, but we should be able to kill them very quickly. Let's go ahead and mind control so we don't have to deal with that person. And let us not kill our pilot, who's very close to dying. That was scary. Let's see how much health he had. 7, so that would have gone by rather quickly. He's this Lanius Giles over here is gonna go ahead and... That'd be funny if you could mind control and after killing their ship, their crew like came on and was like, oh, I forget, why am I here? And it's like, there's no ship, so they just thought they're on our crew. He will actually might manage to kill some, do some hull damage. Actually, no, it doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things anyways. But having all of this, okay, so I gotta just endure a little bit more. I don't want to lose crew to this stupid oxygen. It's asphyxiation, I think it is called. I don't know, asphyxiation. Fixation? Nah, it's not it. It can't be it. But let's go ahead and send everyone back. Excellent. I'm glad everyone remembers where they are in the world and where they belong in the world with their weapons. I probably should have upgraded my ship. I might end up getting a full engines thing going on. Or I might want to go for cloaking first. Or even upgrading all these systems. I don't think I need to upgrade, maybe doors actually. Doors might be a good idea. Not sure. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade engines because they do have a missile weapon. They don't have that much shield popping power, but this ASB can of course wreck us. But let us go ahead and mind control one of their crew. They don't have a clone base, so I'm probably just going to try to jump out of here because that extra fuel is obviously never worth it, but I'm going to definitely keep a cloak for when this ABS looks like it's going to wreck my ship because I do not want to deal with that. And they're teleporting more people on, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure we just completely destroyed that person. And here's the mind control actually coming into fruition here. And let's see, I might want to cloak soon. I also haven't been spending my stuff, so let's go ahead and take weapons, and we do not have nearly enough. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and cloak. Let's see if this works. It doesn't work, and we have a lot of damage for our... Yeah, I guess cloaking doesn't make it so you can dodge the ABS unless you try to dodge before it fires. I'm not exactly sure. Either way, I definitely want to get these crew healed up. I don't want to lose them to asphyxiation. Get James on that whole job, and let's actually just go ahead and jump to the next sector. So we unlocked the Crystal Cruiser Type C. Yay, awesome. And we have a decent run going on. It's just the one problem is we do not have that much crew, and we do not have that much offensive power in systems, which is not the worst. It would be very great to have one missile weapon. Even a firebomb or a small bomb would be nice, so we can get down shields very rarely. But we do have mind control, and we do have cloaking, so it is possible. And the repairs are in, again, awful places. I'm just going to go ahead and go this repair. Do I need to? Actually, no, because I don't need any resources, because I'm not going to be using it by way of weapons or drones. Unless I find something, which I guess it's possible to find weapons in the last sector. It's not that common. It doesn't look like they can get past our shields, so I'm just going to save our cloak to get past, to dodge the missile, and hopefully after a long while of super shields and super evades, we will eventually get this, some damage on this. So luckily enough, we got it on the first shot, so we can pike beam and we can cloak that missile. Didn't get the shields down, but we did get the evade down at least 20%. Which is not that much, come to think of it, but don't worry, don't worry. Let's try to get the piloting down again. We have a better chance since the shields are down, and now I know piloting is at 50%, so we have a drastically better chance, and we have one shield layer down, so of course everything's at a better chance when you think about it. And let's go ahead and get the evade completely down, and this might actually kill them. The evade was lower than I expected because the engines were down as well. But they have super shields eventually, apparently. Let's go ahead and take them out. Hopefully we just hit here. We do. Excellent. We got a lot of scrap from there, so let's see. How much possible more power do we have? We have 4 possible more, but we can get another 2 temporary and segmented power in the backup battery, which I probably will end up doing if I need to power up a bunch of systems, which I'm going to have a lot of extra scrap to do so. But let's first start by getting engines up. And I definitely want to get cloak up. And the mind control might be useful to get rid of weapons in the flagship's singular weapons, and you can actually use it to boost health and boost health and damage, which is interesting. I might consider trying to kill off all the crew in the first phase Rebel flagship, depending on what they hack. If it's something awful, then I might not try to do for the gimmicky stuff. But for that, I'm definitely going to want to invest in crew teleporters. But for now, let's go ahead and I want to get a backup battery, first of all. And I probably want to get... Let's fight a few more ships and see what happens. I want to get, definitely, I want to get... Okay, let me just gather my thoughts here. I would like to upgrade crew teleporter at least to the first, or at least to the second level. Cloaking I can deal at being level 2, and I'd also like to upgrade mind control up a level. Also want to get doors up and dodge maybe, but that's probably not going to happen. So we'll see how much scrap we get from the next battles. Okay, so it's another, oh my god, that is a lot of drones, and a lot of shield piercing power. So I am afraid, deeply afraid, if they get through our shields, then we will be taking a lot of damage, no doubt about it. But I can cloak when we are just about to lose them, so it's not that bad. Well, let's see where this missile hits. Looks like it's gonna miss. Excellent. So just before our shields are down, gonna cloak, but before that I'm gonna try to take out their shields. I'm gonna go for their evade actually. We were able to get it down, excellent, and I think the right choice is going for drones instead of engines here. But for now I'm gonna cloak, so we can get our shields anti-ioned, and I would use the backup battery, but that was badly timed. Shoot. Let's go ahead and see if we can do damage, keep the shields down, and use another pike beam. Let's see. No, too late. Oh well. Okay, so we got the big scary ion down, but they have a missile, and let's see, and it looks like it's going to hit our weapons. Not the end of the world, although it'd be nice to have those. Let's go ahead and well, I don't really need the backup battery, I guess. Let's go ahead and see if we can try to take out their shields, which we probably should be since they have no evade. Instead, I'm going to actually go for the weapon so we can get down the missile, which doesn't stay down, unfortunately. Let's see where it hits. It does miss. And let's cloak for fun. No, not leave. Cloak for fun. I want to have fun game. And let's go ahead and get our crew healed up. While we wait for the pike beam to charge. And I'm going to wait for it to charge a little bit, so, because there's a possibility of getting awful luck and missing a bunch of stuff. Let's see what it hits. They do hit. I should have just waited. Okay, let's go for the helm. We don't hit. So this auto chip can prove to be really annoying in the fact that it will repair that. But we do dodge the missile, so I'm fine playing the War of Attrition. Fine with that. I also need to get more people repairing that. Let's go ahead and go for the helm so they lose all their evade. There it goes. And they miss their next missile, which I'm very happy about. Let's get our pike beam finally up in here, and let's go ahead and cloak. They did repair the hull again. And because I'm an idiot, I fired my auto-fired. And that would be way too lucky to be dodged that again. So I'm going to go ahead, wait for all my hull beams and whatnot, hull lasers, and this should kill him with the next pike beam. Finally. Let's go ahead and repair. No one needs to heal, but I just want to get this med bay up. And we have a lot of scraps again, so what is more important for the boss battle? Mind control, teleport? I'm not exactly sure. Or even doors. Either way, let's continue on. No, let's first upgrade something. Can afford 2 more power bars, so I might just want to go ahead and do that right away. And I might want to get the 50 auto evasion. That might be something worth investing in, because if they mind control, we'll say, well, no, I'm going to use the mind control to counter that. No problem. I'm going to attempt to take out all of their crew. So I'll go ahead. Get the extra teleport, get the extra mind control. Might even consider getting a 3rd mind control, but I'm going to first go for more bars. Actually, I'm fine with that for now, because I can use the backup battery to power whatever I feel like having at that moment. Gonna go ahead and do a little downward loop, if you will, because it looks like the rebel flagship is going up. So we can go ahead and mind control and even teleport onto them. So let's go ahead and do that, and hopefully we can get some more things. And so they're of course hacking when they're boarding us. So I thought this would be easier, but no. But while we wait to get our shit handled, I'm gonna go ahead and mind control in their crew and see what happens. So let's go ahead. Actually, I want to keep the cloaking on, and I can just back a battery. Let's go ahead and mind control, and med bay up, might as well. Let's see. Who do we want to mind control? Let's mind control Maxim, because he might have a chance of destroying the weapons. I mean the piloting, which would make our weapons drastically more effective. Let's go ahead and cloak this missile. Don't feel like taking damage from it. And let's go ahead and... They should have low evade, so I'm going to go ahead and going to attack the clone bay so their mind-controlled person doesn't come back. And while that is happening, I'm going to take down their drones, start a fire, so looks like we might be able to kill them. Although our Mantis's Nikimi over here is dangerously low on health. Excellent, let's get that hull repaired as soon as possible. Okay, they might actually kill themselves. But let's not have James die over here. Let the Mantis finish up that hull repair. And let's go. I'm just putting the reliable power on medbay because I don't want to forget. Okay, so they should die. I think they'll die soon enough because maybe not. Let's teleport. How much health does he have? Let's try to break the doors open. If we can teleport before they get that clone bay, that'd be excellent. Oh, they are hacking though, unfortunately. Let's see how long that hacking lasts. Okay, so we didn't kill him, and let's go ahead and teleport on. Should be an easy kill. Let's see how much extra scrap we get. And we get a decent amount. Nothing to cough at. Send crew back to positions. I like the mind control. And okay, they're actually going up, so I guess I will go here, here, and here. Seems like a good plan of action. And for that, maybe I want to get higher engines to get that higher doge. Or oxygen, because I remember I got hacked on oxygen. That was very scary because it eventually does make things bad for you. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just to be ready for all situations, you know? Have the backup battery in case I need to have a lot of things going on at once. So we should be able to handle a lot of situations, and I'm doing that because I don't have that much crew. They are mind controlling us, which is obnoxious. So let's go ahead and take it back, especially since we do not need the mind control for this battle. Because it's an automated ship. And if you didn't understand that, then I'm glad I explained it to you, but I felt like it was kind of obvious. There is nothing to mind control here. They do have a missile. I probably should have cloaked for that first one, but let's see if we can get rid of their evade. No. So we're going to have to wait a little bit more. Why is our evade down? Oh, that's because... Let's go ahead and put it back up and cloak. They're mind controlling again. Let's go ahead and mind control back. And let's see if we can attack once more. Get through all the shields, that'd be excellent. Nope. It's gonna be a little while. But thankfully they can't really do anything to us except if they get a nasty Artemis shot on something, which they have been missing, which I'm grateful for. Although I haven't been handling it in the best way since I keep forgetting to reallocate energy onto engines, but we got through the shields, so we got rid of all of their weapons, but they were able to get one missile back, which is not the end of the world. Just before we got our cloaking. But hey, we're gonna cloak now. Do dodge it because we have 108% evade, and it's pretty much impossible to break through 180% evade when you really do the math out. Let's go ahead and take out their shields next, and then we should be doing a lot of damage. And they're mind controlling, no problem. Let's go ahead and mind control back our Mantis. Yeah, counter mind control is nice. I like the mind control system a lot, actually. I like the hacking system, but hasn't been doing so well for me unless I have like the drone recovery arm. It'd be cool if they had an augment that made hacking better. Is there? I'm not exactly sure. Or maybe one that makes it so you're less prone to losing the drone part, because that is a major fault. Like, drone parts, you can justify using a lot of them, having a really fun drone-based playthrough if you had the drone recovery arm. Alright, so I'm going to fight one more battle, see how much scrap we get, and then we will go ahead and make our way towards the fleet. Of course, there's nothing there, so let's go to this beacon, then we'll fight the big flagship. And we're going to try to kill all the crew. Yes, I'm going to try to take it just for the extra scrap so I can get more evade. And I think I should be able to handle it nicely. They have a clone bay, which is obnoxious, mind you, but let's actually cloak right now so they can't teleport on. Let's also send the crew back. And I will mind control for now, so they are being annoying towards each other. And he's going to have boosted power. And they went right into our weapons, which isn't the greatest idea, if you ask me. But let's see if we can get through their shields. That'd be excellent because I wanted to get rid of their clone bay. We do. Awesome. And let's go ahead and go for all of the important systems. Able to kill one. The clone bay is working though, so it is going to be a little bit. But if I can manage, okay, our teleporter's down. Not the biggest of deals. Let's go ahead and repair it. We also got some shields down, so we can possibly get another deadly salvo and make their clone bay suck. Okay, so they're trying to jump. I wish I paid attention to that. They're delayed though because they have nothing there. Also, our mind control dude just, let's go ahead and close, draws that. Mind control dude just killed the teleporter, so let's go ahead and mind control what is left, but first try to get rid of their evade. So what I'm going to do is pike beam the engines. So that's going to take a long while, and then I'm just going to mind control the crew until he kills the other person. And we should get more spoils from that. Let's go ahead and mind control him. Oh, he just got the clone bay up, but he will. Looks like he will destroy it. Yes, he will. And we have cloaking to deal with the first. Okay, and I do have a pike beam to take out the clone bay, so unfortunately that guy didn't die. Oh well, you guys are just gonna die. Die! Excellent. We're gonna still get a decent amount of scrap, you see, and thanks for your sincere gratitude. Greatly appreciate it. Now, this is the big decisions. Cloaking and engine power will just increase our longevity a lot, which we're going to need to try to attempt to kill all the crew. Well, I can get in a dangerous situation where I do not have the teleporting to get out, like, because they have those nasty, really upgraded doors. One thing is for sure, though, is that I want power. So let's see what we can get with this. We'll go ahead and get the cloaking. Let's see. Evade is almost 50. I can get the evade, or I can get the better teleporting and perhaps doors. This is 55. And that's what I'm gonna elect to do. I'm not gonna get the evade. I would most times get that, but I really need to get these subsystems up. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the doors, and get the piloting. It'll just make us, again, more ready for almost every situation. And let's go ahead and attack this baby. Okay, so they're sending hacking. Let's see where it goes. Medbay. That is excellent. This is excellent, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and send our Mantis over there. And what am I going to want to do? That is a good question. I think I'm going to want to teleport onto the missile bay, then mind control this crew member, so I can kill these systems first, and then I can focus on killing the rest of the crew while I get their weapons down. Understand? Hope you do. So let's go ahead. Let's see if a mind control will actually kill him. We'll kill off that weapon though. Let's first back up battery. So I can put the temporary power on these systems here. I want the good power on non-temporary systems, so that should be good. Let's go ahead and mind control Willow over here on the big halberd beam and let us jump to kill off Lysandra. And let's go ahead and cloak. Nice. Let's see if Lysandra can kill this off, that'd be nice. Or Willow, actually. No, not yet. But we might be able to pull it off with another mind control depending on how much she repairs in that time. Although Willow does look like she might repair that much, so. We got the missiles down though, and we actually didn't take any missile damage. So let's go ahead and wait for... Wow, we killed that person so quickly. Actually, I don't need to get them healed up, really. Let's try to see if we can do some damage. No, didn't expect to. Better teleporters might have been actually a really good idea there. And let's go ahead and kill off what Willow started. And then we'll mind control Lana over here with our backup battery usage. Excellent. Got really lucky. Okay, I know you guys are getting a bit upset because I got really lucky with this hacking drone, but hey. FTL is cruel sometimes. It's actually cruel all the time, most of the time, so it's nice to switch it up a little bit. And hacking in the medbay would actually be pretty hilarious if you could board the crew and go to their medbay, and when they try to fix it, you hack it. Destroy like everything. Go ahead and kill off Lana so we can't take any possible damage from the ship. And now we can spend all the time we want on killing the rest. Okay, that's all finished. Excellent. And we'll have to just wait until they're done cloaking. And then we can mind control and start taking out the rest of their ship. Let's see if we can get through their shields. We do manage to get the medbay and the shields and the evade. Awesome. So let's go ahead and use our backup battery. Want to take auto fire off because I'm doing it on a turn-based basis. Let's mind control Elizabeth. Soon. Now. And then we're going to teleport on. Oh, I should have mind controlled one of these people. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can actually get through the shields. Oh, why did I fire? Well, they did manage to kill the mind-controlled one, so I can use that and they'll kill him off. Just wait for mind control to continue, and then I'm gonna go for the piloting this time. You can go ahead and take it off engines, don't need that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That was not well planned. Oh no, this is not that great. It's less than ideal. They are moving around though. Am I gonna lose? No. So let's see if our Nikmi can make it out of here. Also have to be wary with how. Let's see if we can do some damage. Mind control's gonna wear off too quickly. It looks like we might lose our Mantis. It's a shame. Should have upgraded teleporting. Or not. Yes! 4 health. Okay, so we're gonna wait for hacking to go because I'm not risking my crew on taking evil, devilish hacking. Why is that even able to like take damage away from people? So let's quickly get everyone healed up. And I'm gonna constantly keep the doors. Okay, let's get out of here. Wasn't just in time, but that's okay. This time I'm gonna mind control after I board and go into the piloting. If four crew with the mind control, so let's go ahead and board. Don't want to do too much damage with the pike beam. And let's go ahead and mind control. So we'll definitely kill someone off. And I think their medbay is at 1 left. So let's see if we can get a pike beam on it. We are able to. So they're hurt a lot. Although they're just gonna heal. So we killed one. I might have to be ballsy and okay, whoops. Fix everything up here. Might have to be ballsy and send 2 boarding crews on. Because I'm not going to be doing any more damage, really. Let's wait for this hacking drone to stop. Yeah, it's a lot of waiting, but I want to set this up correctly. Okay, let's go ahead and go in. Heal up quickly. Get out of here. Break the doors. I hope 8 stacks, depending on what direction. Okay, so didn't take that much damage, but we can use the mind control to our advantage. Let's go ahead and teleport on. I'm actually gonna wait until someone's really low on health, so they die quickly. And I mind controlled the wrong person, unfortunately. Oh boy. I might lose my crew again. Nope. Can do one more damage. Nope. I'll have to wait. Okay, let's wait for this hacking, go over it again. Maybe there's a better way to go about this. I want to try to send 2 boarding crews, but I don't want to lose crews, so I want to do it in one of the safest ways possible. I think I got a good timing there. Should at least. Okay, we had a good timing there. Wait for them to be done cloaking, and then we'll send our party and mind control the right person this time, so we kill one more at least. Right here. And it's not going to do anything for us. We're going to have to teleport back out of here. And this time, hopefully not die. Really? 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 That's obnoxious. Well, could have just played it safe. Let's see, what can we do here? This is going to be an issue now. Now that I don't have anything to take down these boarding drones and whatnot. But I guess I'll go for the doors. See what we can do. Okay, here we go. So this is the drone one. This is a nasty one. Okay, went on our climb. It went on our. It might bring it down actually, anyways. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. This is awful. I really need to send a boarding crew to kill that off. So I'm going to go ahead and send James, I guess. Although, I need all the Vade I can get. I can use the cloaking for one of those devastating areas. So for now, I'm just gonna mind control Scoops over here to damage off some of that weaponry. And we'll send our boarding crew over here to do damage there. Okay, I'm gonna have to cloak, incredibly. Actually, I can put at least backup battery onto that. Oops. Well, that sucks. While I'm cloaking, let's go ahead and fix this up. Might not get it in time though. And I have to... Don't need to get this up. It's way more important to dodge, way more important to dodge, way more important to dodge. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack. Send our crew back. And let's go ahead and go for the halberd beam. No, maybe I should go for shields. Get the hull damage. I want to get this over with quick. And let's take care of this boarding drone, although it would be a little while. My engine's not all the way up. Why is it not all the way up? Go ahead and mind control Sem, I guess. You have one more important cloak. Let's see if we can do the necessary damage with this next volley. Looks like we can. And maybe one more volley before we kill them, because they don't have that much repair. But I'm going to need this cloak. Or do I? I might be able to pull it off. Let's go ahead and send Emma back on there so we can get our fade chance up. Okay, so we did manage to handle that. We did handle that. We're going to need to deal with this boarding drone, but we have medbay, so that should be no problem. Let's go ahead and get our cloaking up, though. Oh god, that might have been an actually bad idea. I do not need my cloaking up. Okay. I gotta keep my weapons functional too, so we should be able to do very good damage there. And let's just cloak so we don't take more damage, because I think we'll be able to take care of them in our next volley. Here we go. Alright, so it's not impossible with the crew we have. It's just very difficult. So for now, let's go ahead and repair shit. And will is actually, yeah, it will alleviate the lack of air pressure and whatnot from, the lack of air from the hull if I did that, because we have the really good oxygen sensors, so, or oxygen system I should say. So I'm glad I did that. And let's go ahead and send everyone back. Feel okay, it's just I need to counter the mind control. In fact, I'm probably going to send a boarding crew, counter mind control here, or send one person, counter mind control. We'll see what happens. Is there anything I can upgrade? I don't think there's one thing I can. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and jump out of here. Okay, this is it. This might be our first win. And okay, so they're mind controlling our Zoltan. Let's go ahead and put our backup battery on that. And we need to get rid of this shield first. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on auto fire. And they're sending crew here. Let's go ahead and take out that crew. We're going to take some serious damage from this missiles, maybe. Okay, so we did. The O2 is okay. It's manageable. Let's go ahead and get our sensors out of oxygen. Really want to use that cloaking on. Okay, they're sending more people. Why are you leaving? Okay, let's cloak so we can dodge the rest of the missiles, and our weapons are on fire. That's not good. How did we lose them? We had the double mid bay. You're mind controlled! Damn it! Ah. We lost our weapons. That's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's gonna take forever to get these weapons up because oh god. I also have no evade. I have to come here and get the evade up. Oh, that is a serious mistake that is gonna cost me. I have to cloak. Can't afford to take all that left, but of course we did. No. Okay, what else has a fire? Can't teleport. Everything needs fixing. This is awful. I can't do anything about this. I have to go ahead and repair. The Zoltan's probably gonna die. And yep, this is the end. Well, we had a good run. And honestly, that mistake with losing the crew, I think, is what made this run impossible. So close. I know we were so close because the missiles kept on destroying us. We had no more crew to handle. We just had the laser and the super thing. If we had our crew, we'd have been able to do it. Oh well. Oh well. We actually got the best score though. We got a few records broken. Almost 5,000. Almost 5,000. Haven't broken it. 4 away. We got 4 more scrap. Oh well. Will also made it on most jumps survived, so congratulations, Will. It's funny. This is really funny. I used to have 4 NGs have this, but then in the recent playthroughs, I replaced them all. Well, as always, I thank you guys very much for enduring with me this very long playthrough, but very fun. It was definitely fun, and I mean, really, the important part is that we got the Type C, which looks boss, mind you. This is awesome. Wow, this looks really interesting. There's a clone bay, but I'm kind of curious that all clone bays might be on the Type Cs. But wow, this looks really, really cool. You can play as Federation, you can play as Rebels, or you can play as Pirates. So that's nice. It makes sense. The loadout's not nearly as good as the regular Kestral, but is there anything to make up for it? No. So this is just going to be a difficult run, it seems. We have the clone bay, which I guess the game sees as fit, but this looks like a very difficult ship compared to the other 2 types of Kestrals. But again, thank you very much for watching this episode. I had a ton of fun, and I'll see you guys on the next installment of Let's Shoot Plays FTL. So, you know, if you guys haven't bought this game, go ahead and do it. It is excellent. It's just excellent. It's only $10, and I've spent so many hours and had so much fun. It is definitely frustrating. There's not a player in the world who hasn't been almost entirely frustrated with FTL, but that's fine. The rewards are far worth it. So, again, I bid you adieu. I'll see you guys next time.